we had a big one in the spread. Bull marked him in front of the
Like a
boat,
bull,
followed
yeah.
him forever, and he finally 3 different occasions. She just wasn't biting.
I'll be darned.
So
What's the weather?
anyway,
What's the weather supposed to be tomorrow?
we got that low pressure system that's moving off the coast today, and tomorrow looked better than today. So we ain't got any choice. We got one day left. We got to fish.
Yeah, I knew that.
And then I guess unless we happen to get lucky and go to the captain to the awards banquet, I'll be probably heading home Sunday morning early. I'm gonna try to calling for a northeast wind. I'm gonna try to get out of there here early and take the ocean.
Yeah, that's what I do. I was wondering, was that low pressure going to affect you today or tomorrow? Be better, but I guess.
Well, it was hard to see. I mean, we laid the last 2 days, and if it moved fast, if it moved fast, yesterday or today had been blown. Yesterday had been blown out.
Yeah.
But it's offshore today. But it's sunny and blue skies here in Morehead and Beaufort. You ain't got the cloud cover. Hot as a devil, I know that.
Yeah, it's hot here too. One here, according to my truck, but
yeah, it's 91 here too.
I mean, you get out long enough to pump gas or push the cart to the car, it's hot.
yeah, I know. I'm standing in the shade right now.
We had the Band of Odds last night in this Grove, and I know that place was packed. They weren't. I mean, I'm telling you, that place was packed.
I bet it was.
It was hot too, but anyway.
I bet it was.
Well, I'm going to the beach either Sunday or Monday, and I've got to be down there for about 3 or 4 days because I'm having some work done at the condo, and I think I got to give a deposition in that lawsuit, and I'll be down there.
Which lawsuit?
That one about the condo, the plumber. Still fighting that thing. But, I don't know. David's birthday's Sunday, and I didn't know. I don't know yet. I think David might be at the U.S. Open today, but he's been out of.
He's got a damn hot day to walk around.
Yeah, I know. And I don't even know. He's been out of town all week, I think. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do for Father's Day or his birthday or nothing. So probably nothing. Because he'll probably have to do what Zan says.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. But how was Baxter's thing?
Robbie, it was a weird feeling the whole time. It's hard to believe that it had even, number one, it had happened, and number two, once we got there, Gene was already 2 sheets to the wind, and all the family was there, but they'd been there for 4 or 5 days, and they were all kind of partying and carrying on, having, just like nothing ever happened. And my sisters were both of them fighting with each other about, they thought I ought to speak, and they didn't want, Andrew and Carrick didn't care about me speaking. They didn't want people to get up. It didn't take too long, and they would worry about Gene. So I said, well, that's fine with me. If I don't talk, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't want to because it'd be hard to do. And so anyway, then they got into an argument about where we were going to sit. Now, Lord have mercy. So we went to the funeral. He was cremated. And the funeral lasted about 45 minutes, and Ted's brother was the preacher, old mountain man, and he tickled me. I mean, he kept us laughing a little bit. But we got out of that, and then we turned around and went straight back to Baxter's and sat there for about an hour and a half. And Tommy went somewhere else with his friends, and everybody was going different ways. So we made an appearance, and we left and came back to David's house. I got some supper and came to David's house, and then we went on back, back home. So, and I hadn't talked to Gene since.
You you have any probably not no discussion about the house at all, was there?
No. Well, the only thing that's bad is they can't find a wheel. And I don't know. Baxter told me it was in the,
well, if ain't no wheel, it'll be able to go to the Jeep.
That's what I think, but I don't know. But
It will, then they married.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And so they were all in an uproar about that. Mary Mac was anyway. And so I don't know. We got out of there as quick as we could get out. You know, well, I didn't.
I don't blame you. Did Tommy say anything about his boat he had ordered?
He ain't got that thing ordered, I don't think. I don't. He told me that he decided, or if I understood him right, I don't know what he's ordered. I couldn't understand what he was saying, but he's wanting a Grady White, but I don't know that he's going to get that 38. He said he might have to wait a year on that one. So I don't know what he's got.
Yes, he said they wanted for that 38.
I didn't even get it.
Got to be over $1 million.
I didn't even ask him. I didn't have time to talk to him. It wasn't where I could really get a handle on talking to him and finding out, you know, what was going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, he wasn't even there when we got there. He was out on the job, pricing the job or doing something. And then when after the funeral, he left with his friend. So we never left David or Adam talk to him. I didn't get a chance to talk to him much.
Brooke was up there, I guess.
Yeah, the whole crowd was there. It was, you know, the one thing Gene said was, you know, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I had somebody that really waited on me and looked after me, and I was a perfect bitch. And I thought to myself, you're damn right. I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
She said she was a perfect bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, and she was that.
She got that one thing she said truthful in her life. So I don't know. I was going to call her later on today. Shoot, it'll be too late now. She'll already be into the sauce. Just to touch base, you know. But I don't know, Rob. It was no deal. I told you what she said when she called to tell me he died, didn't I? She called 3 o'clock in the morning and said, have you heard? And I said, Gene, have I heard what? She said, you hadn't talked to your family? I said, no. What are you talking about? She said, Baxter's dead. And I said, Gene, what in the world? And she said, he had a heart attack, I think. That's a long story I'll tell you later, and hung up on me. That's what I knew. And I still don't know a whole lot more. I tried to call Jackie.
Probably won't, David.
Yeah, I tried to call I called Jackie this week and asked her to try to find. She didn't know much more than I did, but she was down at her place at the beach.
Who's Jackie?
Remember Gene's friend, the girl that hung out with them all the time, and her husband, Michael, the moonshiner.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know, Robbie. Be honest.
You won't. And a lot of days I've been arguing like hell when she stressed out and had a heart attack.
Well, he had run up and down the steps. They had a gas leak of some kind. Somebody ran over the gas tank. They were having a party down there at the barn. Somebody ran over a gas tank or a gas line, and they had a big gas spill. And they were trying to get everybody out of there. And I think Baxter had run
LP gas.
I'm assuming, Robbie. I don't know. And I think Baxter ran up and down the steps a couple of times to get the dogs and Gene. And supposedly when she came down, he was sitting up in the car, gone. He was already dead. Had a heart, you know, they think. But see, he had had a biopsy on his prostate and a tooth pulled the same day. Well, on Friday, and he died Saturday. So he could have thrown a blood clot, you know.
He could have.
Right now, that's all. You know as much as I know now. That's all I know. And at this point, I'm upset that.
Yeah, that's all you'll ever know.
I'm upset that he didn't have his will in order, because I've been fussing at him forever about that. And So.
Well, probably if he changed the damn thing, he knew he'd caught him mortal hell at home.
Well, that's probably true.
Well, you know it's true.
Yeah. Well, she can't give him hell when he's in the down ground.
No, she can't.
But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how all this plays out.
Yeah. Well, I know it was tough for you.
Yeah, it was. It still is. Every time I sit down to think about, don't get no more texts, don't get no more phone calls, we don't talk. That's the hardest part. Every time I pick up the phone, I say, well, I'm going to call Baxter, check on him, and they ain't no calling no more. But that's the worst.
I know. I know.
Well, we'll get through it. That's the best we can do. All right, man, we're getting ready to go and get us something to eat for lunch. I'll call you. Good luck tomorrow and catch the big one, and I'll call you when I get to the beach if you need some help.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye, Robin. Have a good day. He crazy. Tiêu Ring.
He sounds all right today. He doesn't sound like he's too bad shape.
How about his girlfriend?
I reckon she's there. They're at a fishing tournament, Annie.
She's still crazy.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.